This is the Global Intelligence Update from intelligenceanalysis.org.
Israeli forces launched deadly strikes on Yemen's capital, Sanaa, escalating Middle East tensions. In Ukraine, prisoner exchanges occurred amid ongoing missile attacks on Russian energy infrastructure, with Trump's peace ultimatum deadline looming. Meanwhile, Vietnam is evacuating over 300,000 people as Typhoon Kajiki approaches, and Mount Ibu in Indonesia erupted again, highlighting significant global security challenges. Israeli airstrikes in Sanaa have intensified Middle East tensions, resulting in 4 casualties. In Ukraine, prisoner exchanges occur amid ongoing missile attacks on Russian energy sites, with a looming peace ultimatum. Vietnam braces for Typhoon Kajiki, evacuating 300,000, while Mount Ibu erupts. Spain and Portugal endure their worst wildfire season in decades, with record land destruction. Cybersecurity threats are intensifying, with the International Criminal Court experiencing a sophisticated attack. The United Kingdom ranks as the 3rd most targeted nation for malware. Meanwhile, the United States Coast Guard's Operation Pacific Viper seized over 13,000 pounds of cocaine, arresting 11 suspects. United Nations reports reveal traffickers increasingly exploit digital technology, targeting children in Southeast Asia. Israeli military operations have expanded into Yemen, targeting Sanaa and causing multiple casualties. This marks a significant escalation in regional tensions. Meanwhile, Hezbollah in Lebanon has rejected disarmament calls, viewing them as aligned with Israeli interests. The United States has urged Israel to scale back non-urgent operations in Lebanon and withdraw from certain positions. Ukraine and Russia exchanged 146 prisoners, including journalists and officials, mediated by the United Arab Emirates. Ukrainian forces targeted Russian energy infrastructure in Leningrad and Samara, showcasing long-range capabilities. President Trump has set an August 8th deadline for Moscow to engage in ceasefire talks, threatening secondary sanctions on nations trading with Russia. Sudan faces severe violence, with the United Nations reporting 89 civilian deaths in El Fasher over 10 days, including summary executions by rapid support forces targeting ethnic groups. In West Africa, Togo's foreign minister highlights the rising threat from Jamaat Nasr al-Islam wal-Muslimin, responsible for 15 attacks in 2025, causing 8 soldier deaths and over 50 civilian casualties. In Syria, an Islamic State of Iraq and Syria suicide attack on August 22nd at a General Security Service checkpoint in Al-Mayadeen was thwarted. 2 fighters, using motorcycles and explosive vests, were neutralized. Meanwhile, Singapore's Internal Security Department reports a high terror threat level, citing radicalization from the Gaza conflict and artificial intelligence's role in spreading extremist ideologies. United Kingdom authorities have charged 10 individuals under terrorism legislation after prescribing Palestine action, marking significant progress against extremism. Additionally, 5 men were convicted for an arson attack on a London warehouse. Meanwhile, India has heightened airport security nationwide due to potential terrorist threats, implementing enhanced measures from September 22nd to October 2nd, 2025. Typhoon Kajiki, the most powerful storm of 2025, has led to the evacuation of over 300,000 people in Vietnam, marking one of the largest peacetime evacuations. The storm has caused airport closures and flight cancellations across Southeast Asia. In China, Sanaa has shut down businesses and public transport as the typhoon intensifies. Mount Ibu in North Maluku erupted on August 25th, recording 131 eruption earthquakes. The volcano is at alert level 2, with a 2-kilometre exclusion zone enforced. Authorities are closely monitoring the situation to ensure public safety. Spain and Portugal face severe wildfire devastation, with 9,670 square kilometres burned across the European Union, nearly triple the average. Spain has lost almost 400,000 hectares, setting a new record. This crisis highlights the urgent need for effective wildfire management and international cooperation to mitigate future risks. The wildfires in Spain and Portugal have tragically claimed 6 lives, with thousands of firefighters, supported by international teams from Germany, France, Slovakia, Sweden, and Morocco, battling the flames. Authorities have detained 37 individuals for suspected arson, investigating 89 more cases. The environmental impact is severe, with smoke affecting air quality across Europe, reaching as far as Scandinavia. The International Criminal Court has faced a sophisticated cyber attack, the second since October 2023. The United Kingdom ranks third globally in malware targeting, with over 100 million attacks in 3 months. Critical infrastructure in the Dutch Caribbean, including Curaçao, Aruba, and Sint Maarten, has been disrupted, with sonic wall warning of a potential 0-day vulnerability. The United Kingdom faces a rising cyber threat, with a 7% increase in attacks between the first quarter and the second quarter of 2025, totaling over 100 million incidents. Criminals employ sophisticated tactics, impersonating companies like Amazon and Google. Recent data breaches at Chanel and Pandora underscore vulnerabilities across sectors, emphasizing the need for robust cybersecurity measures. Operation Pacific Viper marked a significant success for the United States Coast Guard, seizing over 13,000 pounds of cocaine and arresting 11 smugglers. With an 80% seizure rate, the operation targeted drug cartels and human smuggling networks in the Eastern Pacific. Notably, the United States Coast Guard cutter Stone intercepted 2 vessels, capturing 3,497 kilograms of cocaine and 6 Ecuadorian smugglers. Albanian law enforcement executed major raids in August 2025, dismantling a cocaine trafficking and money laundering network, arresting 10 individuals. In Ireland, Andrew Pender was sentenced to 15 years for leading a sophisticated drug operation. Italian authorities arrested 28 Ndrangheta members for drug trafficking, highlighting Europe's commitment to combating transnational crime. Criminal networks exploit the internet to advertise children for sexual exploitation and promote fraudulent employment schemes. Cryptocurrency transactions complicate financial tracking, aiding traffickers. The COVID-19 pandemic saw a surge in online commercial sexual exploitation, notably in child sexual abuse material distribution. The 2025 Trafficking in Persons report underscores the evolving digital landscape in human trafficking operations. The conflict in Ukraine exacerbates child trafficking, with over 6,000 children forcibly relocated by Russia. Yale's Humanitarian Research Lab highlights a network of 43 facilities from Crimea to Siberia. The Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe Parliamentary Assembly reports mixed global progress, noting improvements in Bulgaria and Poland, but setbacks in Kyrgyzstan, Malta, and Tajikistan. Belarus, Russia, and Turkmenistan remain on Tier 3. Spain's record heatwave, lasting 16 days with temperatures hitting 45 degrees Celsius, has fueled unprecedented wildfires. In Pakistan, monsoon floods and landslides have caused over 160 deaths, while Mumbai faces extreme rainfall. Copernicus reports wildfires have emitted over 38 million tons of carbon dioxide this year, tripling last year's emissions. The interconnected nature of global security threats, from regional conflicts to cyber threats, climate emergencies, and criminal networks, underscores the complexity of today's security landscape. Monitoring these trends is crucial for understanding and addressing the evolving challenges facing the international community. Stay informed, stay secure.